The Quillan Games is the seventh book in D.J. Machale's Pendragon book series. The book takes place after the Rivers of Zadaa and was released on May 16, 2006 in Canada and the US. It was released on November 16, 2006 in the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand and in other countries. Setting: the story takes place on a territory called Quillan, in the city of Rune, whose population live dreary lives under the rule of the megacorporation Block. Many people gamble on the eponymous games in hope of a better life, but may lose their lives, their families, or their professions if the bet fails. The game's celebrity players are called challengers, and often kill each other during the competition. Plot summary: like the other Pendragon books, the Quillan Games follows protagonist Bobby Pendragon's adventures on Quillan, while showing his friends Mark Diamond and Courtney Chetwynd on their home territory of Second Earth. Pendragon. Upon arrival on Quillan, Bobby witnesses a fellow traveler die in the games, but is soon captured by the android Dados of Quillan's police force, and recruited as a challenger by the siblings Liberg and Vigo. He is also befriended by another traveler, Neverwinter, who explains the social situation. Subsequently, antagonist St. Dane offers a secret of the travelers to Bobby, in exchange for Bobby's participation in the Grand X, an upcoming series of games. Bobby initially refuses, but is persuaded to join the Grand X by a secret society of revivers bent on overthrowing Block. Before this competition, Bobby learns that Liberg and Vigo originated the territory of Velox, but were taken to Quillan by St. Dane, and later shown Elong, Chloral, and Zadaa, from which they derive the game's structure. Ultimately, Bobby wins the game and the support of the people, who revolt against Block, but never, secretly in league with St. Dane, reveals the Revivers archive Mr. Pop to the Dados, who suppress the rebellion. In leaving Quillan, Bobby encounters Never's mother, Ellie Winter, who assumes the position of traveler. Mark and Courtney. Courtney recovers from near-fatal injuries inflicted by St. Dane, while Mark studies science with Andy Mitchell, a former school bully, with whom he invents Forge, a mechanized polymer capable of assuming geometric shapes on command. En route to witness the display thereof in Florida, Mark's parents are killed by the collapse of their aircraft, and Mark flees to another territory. Courtney, investigating this, discovers St. Dane, who identifies Andy Mitchell as an alter ego of his own, and returns her to Second Earth. There, Courtney discovers a lifelike robotic cat, and an unusually advanced computer. When Bobby returns to Second Earth, he and Courtney discover these technologies trademarked Diamond Alpha Digital Organization, suspecting this name to derive from Mark's own. They also realize that the initials spell the word Dado, the name of the robot police on Quillan. Hoping to discover the precise changes made in Earth's history, they embark for Third Earth. Concluding the book. Characters in the Quillan Games. Bobby Pendragon. Pendragon is the lead traveler from Second Earth. He becomes a member of the Revival and also becomes Challenger Red in this book. St. Dane. St. Dane is the antagonist of the story. He said to Bobby if he competed in the Quillan Games, he will tell him the truth about the travelers. He acted as a Block trustee Mr. K2, and Challenger Green, a competitor who competed in the Quillan Games. At the end of the book he revealed a mysterious event he called the Convergence. Neverwinter. Never is the biological daughter of Ellie Winter. She pretends to be Traveler but she betrays them after Never had destroyed Mr. Pop. She works for Block but also was a member of the Revival. Ellie Winter. Ellie is the biological mother of Neverwinter. She has took her place as a traveller when Never joined sides with St. Dane. Just like Bobby and Never, she works both for Block and the Revival. Mark Diamond. Mark is an acolyte of Bobby Pendragon on Second Earth. In this book, Mark created an invention called Forge, alongside with Andy Mitchell, who later to be revealed to be St. Dane in disguise. Mark had ran away from Second Earth in the end of the Quillan Games. Courtney Chetwynd. Courtney is an acolyte of Bobby in Second Earth. She later came back home after her accident with Whitney Wilcox in the book The Rivers of Zadaa. Vigo. She is the co-host of the Quillan Games. She has a gruff attitude over Bobby. Vigo was recently from Velox, but was brought to Quillan after St. Dane in the form of Mr. K2 arrived on Velox. LeBerg. He is the co-host of the Quillan Games alongside with his sister Vigo. He was the one who designed the games while Vigo makes them real. LeBerg was a former padder in Velox, and was also brought to Quillan when St. Dane came in the form of Mr. K2. He enjoys clowns, playing a toy called Runkle, and eating a carrot known as Tribbon. Pendragon official website.